It's a defeat here in the FA Cup against Leicester City. What did you make of the performance?
Yeah, it was a game that got away from us. I thought first half, we looked a threat going forward, but we weren't quite getting it right in our press and how we wanted to play out of possession. And as a consequence, we allowed Leicester a little bit too much room. And when you allow very good players like they have, especially in them central areas, to have a little bit of time to pick a pass, they were hurting us. Getting the ball into Missy Goodwin and Shannon O'Brien in wide areas, and we were having to defend a little bit more than we wanted to. So it was a bit to and fro in that first half, and I think 3-2 probably reflected what the game was like. And we just said at half time we needed to tweak it defensively, and obviously we made a change and we were much better. That first 10-15 minutes of the second half was us on the ascendancy, obviously pinned them in a little bit and had some set pieces, had some chances, and that was the moment where, again, we needed to take advantage because then against the run of play, we conceded from a set piece. So the fourth goal is the turning point in the game, and then we allowed it to get away from us. So I don't think the scoreline was a reflection of the game, but ultimately we've been punished by a very good team, a WSL team, and that's what happens.
And despite the scoreline, at no point did we rest on our laurels. We kept on attacking, kept on searching for ways back into the game. That must be a positive aspect.
100%, and it's a cup tie. Had it been a league game, obviously there's probably a different way of approaching it, but I was never going to come here and sit in and be passive and allow Leicester have loads of the ball and do what they wanted with it and bank up. We were always going to be front foot. We wanted to be aggressive in what we did, and when we did that at the start of the second half, we looked very good. And then as the game goes on, we're chasing it, and again I was never going to allow the team to sit in, and there's still time for us to get back in the game, and maybe that then a few little moments. The fifth goal, I think it was, where it was just a ball straight down the middle that we haven't dealt with on transition. Maybe they don't happen if you're not chasing the game. So listen, I thought the players give it a good go. Moments in the game have cost us, and as I say, when you're playing against very good opposition and very good players, they're going to punish you, and that's what's happened.
And after last weekend's defeat to Watford, you said you wanted to see a reaction. Do you feel like you saw that today in the performance?
100%. I think Watford, I don't think there's many occasions with this, this group and the main core of the group who have been with me now for over 2 years, have I sort of said that we haven't been at it and questioned whether we've had the right mentality going into a game. And so I knew that was always going to be a one-off. And again, you've seen today that we've been brave. I thought we could have been braver first half, but we've stepped on and we've left nothing to chance, and we've give everything. So, and that's got to be the benchmark, and it normally is. So, it was. I was never not confident there'd be a reaction, but we've been punished in moments today, and that's the learning. If you want to get back to the WSL, that's what can happen if you're not quite right in certain moments.
And we know our quality from set pieces for the first goal, but you must be really pleased with the second. Great ball through by Christie and an even better finish by Libby Smith, and that helps her confidence a lot. Yeah,
and there was more chances for us to do that. Leicester are very, very good at pressing, and that's their game. They want to high press and really get after you, but they will leave gaps on transition, and there was another few moments where we could have done a little bit better, maybe just chose the wrong ball or the wrong option. So it was nice that we caught them out on that one, and Libby finished it really well. As I say, the players, especially in possession, I thought stuck to the game plan, and we looked a threat. It was just that out of possession in the first half, and then the little moments defending set pieces in the second half that have cost us. So we'll go away and tighten up. That's what we have to do now, because we've got another big game coming next week.
Like you say, a big game next week against Southampton. How important is it that we don't dwell on this result and the Watford result and really look to go into the international break high spirits ahead of a big end to the season? Yeah,
we know how big the momentum swings can be going into international breaks, and the fact that we're playing Southampton, a team in and around us, we're at home, so we'll be ready, and the players will be ready to go. I have no doubt. I think this result today and performance was not as as poor as it was last week against Watford, so we've improved. But yeah, this group have shown resilience time and time again, and we know what our end goal is. We know what we want to go and achieve. It was never going to be an easy road. It's always going to be bumpy. So yeah, we have to take the hits when they come, like we did at the start of the season, react, and go and execute on the pitch.
Thanks, Cards.
Cheers.